everybody. Welcome to EFED After Dark, the pay-per-view. Just the tip. I'm on my way home right now. I'll see you guys in a minute. Phil, do you mind taking over for a second?
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Fantastic. I'll see you when it's...
All right, then.
Don't be too long, though, Dan. Don't be too long, please. We need you for this show. We need you.
All right. So, yes, welcome to EFED After Dark. My name's Phil, and I'm a disappointment. With me is Tiny Grant, or Tiny Grant.
Did I make it on time?
Yes, you made it. Thank fuck for that.
All right, then. Jobs are good. And jump in.
Hi, guys.
Hello. Welcome to EFED After Dark. This is where we got the big camera.
Yeah, pudding.
Indeed. So, yes, just the tip.
Just the tip.
Yes. Grant, how do you feel about the tip?
Do not adjust your screens, ladies and gentlemen. That is Bulletproof Phill Marshall and the DJB live together, stood next to each other. There is no green screen involved. There is no special effects. It is just the two beautiful men themselves touching the tips. Thank you, lads. Only just the tip, though. Only just.
I hope everyone's doing all right tonight.
Yeah, away from the computer, like usual, and we thought it'd be interesting to do it this way for the second pay-per-view. So it's very rare that we get to do this.
I'll tell you what, seeing as it has been International Women's Week Day, at some point this week, Kaz, do yourself a little treat. Go and make yourself a sandwich for a change. Go on.
Exactly. Congratulations.
Oh, I want a bacon Tony now.
Get on it, Kaz. So,
where should we start?
This is just my opinion.
Right.
I like to start, Grant, and I think you'll agree with me on this, at the beginning.
The beginning, of course. Fucking yes, absolutely. I love the beginning.
Although we could start at the end because it is just the tip.
It's just the tip.
Right. Many layers to this. Many layers to tonight.
Oh
yes. Well, where should we start? I mean, there's a lot here.
I think we should. I say we start with the just the tip. Obviously, I think it's something we can go.
Yes. So match number 1, ladies and gentlemen, for just the tip was, I believe, Ricardo taking on Radio Demon.
Oh, so hold on 1 second. Have we got? Is anyone joining us tonight? Like, where's Scott? Where's Shady? Where's Dylan?
Dylan is doing something tonight.
He's being Dutch.
Yes. Scott doesn't come on to EFED After Dark because he can't get the Saturday nights.
He's being American.
Yes. Shady, I don't know where Shady is actually.
He's being ill.
Who knows?
Got ya.
Or they will be here at some point. You know, Shady will just turn around. Hey guys!
Do you want some golf clubs?
Yeah. We have golf clubs.
We got golf clubs. So first up, we had Ricardo taking on Radio Demon.
Radio Demon first, I believe.
Radio Demon first. So,
ladies and gentlemen, prepare to be amazed.
Right then, why don't you and I get down to the nitty-gritty, and then we can let the fun begin. Radio Demon, it's a pleasure. Sounding twice just for better measure. A good investment for bad intentions. A close the two off the
EFED After Dark second official pay-per-view called Just the Tip. March 11th, 2023, live. I'm in the opening contest, taking on a man named Ricardo. Now, Ricardo, all of the stuff that you've growled at me, I can't say said, because you didn't say nothing. You didn't speak anything. All it was growls and grumbles, in all honesty. But, in reality, the Radio Demon won't take you for, like, a nobody. You are known across the companies. You are known in EFED After Dark. I've been watching your work, and yet you don't impress me. You may impress people like DJB and Phill, but it doesn't faze me. Nothing I'm gonna say it again. Nothing you growl at me.
Rough.
means anything. So, in all honesty, if you try a little better, a little harder, and actually say something, might be different.
Yeah, please excuse my sudden interest for your fiasco and had to visit. And I can offer you my service, so you should worry, the price is worth it now.
So yeah, before we go to Ricardo's promo, Grant, I've got to ask you your opinion.
Seeing as, unfortunately, Ricardo is part of the Grantiverse, it's probably not fair that I speak before I've watched Ricardo's promo with you both. So I'm going to reserve until afterwards.
Fair enough.
You don't just like to spray it out then, you like to hold it back.
It was fucking shit!
I know, wasn't it? It was absolutely wank. It was gash, sir. Gash.
He just literally went, "You don't make sense." And by the way, this is a promo on EFED After Dark. Radio Demon. Demon. Cut. Done.
Pish. Pish. Speaking of noi. So out of how many I have a how many eggs do you wibble?
I would definitely crack half an egg and just put it in a cup. So half a wibbly egg.
No minge.
No minge. There was no minge. That would have at least got 3 extra eggs.
Yeah. No minge, but plenty of gash.
Oh yes. Should we go to
Yeah.
Let's go to Ricardo.
Ricardo.
Relatable.
Ricardo, the beast, Pish, como sopete, triple mio, oh no, yes, come here, course, put your for my jello, put his name, with Radiohead, oh, shit music. Come si chiama? Sopite. Come si chiama? Radio Demon. Oh, dimmi, oh, ne siamo a bene. Pish.
Yes.
Yes, and here we have the man himself, Ricardo. So, Ricardo.
Somebody on Radiohead. Shit music.
Couldn't agree more. So, yes. So, Ricardo, out of 5 stars, what would you rate it and why?
Phill Marshall, boy. 27 and 5.
27 and 5. Absolutely perfect. Well, Dan, who would you like to start with first, Ricardo or Radio?
Radio. 1.
Ricardo.
I'm not giving a 5 yet. 4.
Yeah. 4.
18.
Yes, certainly. This Radio Demon, the only thing he's changed in his promos is he went from portrait to landscape, and he thinks that's enough.
Yes, it's not.
There's no bullet pointing. There's no thought gone into it. It's just, I'm coming to this pay-per-view to fight you, and you know what, Ricardo? You don't impress me. He's basically admitting to being Shania Twain.
That's the meme.
Yes, he wants to walk around in tight leopard skin, basically.
Muy quiero, Filipinos. Ooh.
What do you do?
Josh Byers. Pish. Drugs.
All right. Well, Radio Demon, I have to rate it a very high 1. Yes, that was my thoughts exactly. And when it comes down to the sleaze, I think it's obvious, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, not the sleaze.
Why? Ricardo.
Hey.
Squirters.
Pish.
Yes.
Brilliant. So I think a pretty clear winner.
4.
Hey.
Ricardo.
25.
Very much so. So that's 18 and 25. And so, Ricardo, considering we're past giving a shit at this point, how do you rate Radio Demon and Ricardo out of 5?
Ay, muy grave for the Radio Demon. Hey, static. Fire. Yeah, psycho. Yeah, Radio Demon. 84. Oh.
Okay. What about yourself? Because for some reason, I'm allowing you to vote for yourself for some reason.
No, you couldn't. No, hey, wait. Phill Marshall. Yeah, Mike. 1.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Indeed. So I think we can call that a win.
A win for Ricardo.
Yes, a win. For Ricardo.
Hey, Josh Byers. Pish.
And it's not just a win, it's a devastating victory. It's essentially a squash match.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, it was.
Wait. Hey, Tarquin. Push.
All right.
Tarquin.
You know, Demon, what Tarquin did to Rajax.
Noi. Ay, unos, dos, Tarquin. Push. Radio Demon. Noi.
Very much so.
Noi.
Indeed.
Referee went, hey, Tarquin, noi. And I went, yay. And he went, 1, 2, 3.
I think that's a great victory right there.
Yeah. Amazing victory. Amazing speech.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Anything else you want to add before we go to the next match?
John May, Helen Dead, same person. Noi. Pish.
Indeed.
Shall we move on?
Let's move on.
Next, we have the Hanged Man, Mr. Gage himself. He was originally meant to be taking on Crowley, but we had to replace Crowley. So Hanged Man is taking on Zodiacus. Yeah, why do I say
Ronnie James. Hey, Ronnie James.
He's got Rajax mouth. I do apologise.
Zodiacus. Oh, sure.
Yes.
Jen King.
Rodica.
Who should we start with?
We start with the Hangman. We start with the Hangman.
We'll start with the
And then
Hangman.
secondly, we'll go Rodica.
I'm just watching Ricardo tongue the screen.
Zodicus.
So, yes. First up is the Hanged Man.
Hangman Gage fall.
You can't understand what I really am, but no one knows what I am capable of. Let me show you. I have the highest accolades, go find someone to compare me. I load one in the chamber before you really think you can scare me. My house was built up with no ceiling, pushing limits, I'm very sick and tired. So let me show you who you think you are scaring.
I was so looking forward to sharing the ring with you again, Crowley, but you just didn't have it in you. So instead, a walking icon, a living legend, deathmatch personified himself, so he says. Zodicus is indeed at large and in our midst, ladies and gentlemen of After Dark. But just like every walking icon, just like every living legend before him, he's looking down upon me. He doesn't see me as a threat. He doesn't think I belong at the same table as him. And that's fine. Let him think that. Let him believe, as so many others have, and be proven wrong. This problem, Zodicus. Though I heard everything
Wasn't his
you
eye
had
patch on
to
the other eye?
say, I quite enjoyed the bit about possibly poking out my good eye with just the tip. I didn't hear Zodicus saying it.
He's non-binary.
I heard the
rigid.
pacemaker saying it to me, because that's who you are truly, isn't it?
Does that make him
Pacemaker
bifocal?
with the mask on. I don't see
In the words of Phill Marshall?
Zodicus. I don't hear Zodicus. And I understand it. I do. Every time
Relatable.
that relevancy starts to slip away and the eyes start shifting away from you, you'll return to when you were at your peak, when everyone had the entire eyes of the world upon you. When you were Zodicus, truly living at large, the deathmatch king. But you see, every time he goes away, and the pacemaker returns, starts to climb, and those eyes shift away, and you dig deep and you try to bring him back to relive those glory days. It just doesn't do it anymore, does it? It doesn't satisfy that need deep in your loins anymore, does it? No, no, because there's not enough of the Zodicus left. And every time more and more the pacemaker comes to the surface, and correct me if I'm wrong, dear sir, the man behind that mask has yet to best the man with the eye patch. But I understand the need to dig deep, and I will not disrespect you by holding back. No, I am a former After Dark champion after all. I'm not going to disrespect you. I'm not going to hold back. I'm going to dig down just as deep as you are. I'm going to dig down deep.
Just to say, being a former After Dark champion is like saying you're the least gammy leper in the colony.
Demon of Behemoth! Stronger than all, larger than all, feel no pain, feed on flesh, break Zodicus, break all After Dark, break off his puny little tip, and force him beneath my mountain!
Can I start?
By all means.
All right, okay. So I had so much criticism up until break off his tiny little tip. What a fucking plug! What a plug! I love that. But no, like, take it seriously. I've watched Gage a lot over the last 4 months, shall we say, maybe 5 months. He came to me for advice. I gave him advice, and he took that on board, and I've seen him progress very well. Looking at this from a judging standpoint, it was all over the place. I mean, I don't mind his filter. He plays the same song in the background all the fucking time. So I'm going to take myself. I'm not judging him on what he's done in the past. So I'm going to take that away from what I actually think. But the first half of the promo, the song actually went over the top of him a couple of times. So when he was speaking, the song actually overlaid him, and you can actually really hear what he said. The background itself, I had a conversation with someone quite recently, literally yesterday, about how you portray your background and how that actually affects what you do in your promo. And ultimately, what Gage is doing here is putting a filter on, and he has some random picture thing, not really actually pinned to the wall properly, and it's just on the wall, and it's all over the place. So nothing really makes sense. And he's gonna this promo very generic in terms of, you know, I'm going against Tim Lee, I'm going against Zodicus, I'm going against the pacemaker. And there was a pause halfway through. There was like this, like, sort of like stoppage, and he was thinking about what he's saying and pulled it back through. It wasn't very clean at all.
Well, did you forget about the match stipulation?
What's that? Sorry.
It's a generic dark character death match.
Still.
I mean, he was pretty generic,
It
wasn't he?
was, yeah. That was very generically dark.
I did
I
like
mean,
his...
if you're asking me to judge this as a generic dark gimmick promo, let's see what Tim did. Because, I mean, technically, if I'm saying this was as beige as it gets, he did good. Technically speaking.
Shall we watch Mr. Zodiac? I can't.
Zodicus.
Zodicus. Not Acus.
Zodicus.
Zodic.
Yeah,
Zodic.
think biggest dickus.
Zodicus. It's Zodicus. It's biggest dickus, it's little dickus, it's fucking Zodicus.
Zodicus. How much dickus? So.
Oh, here we go.
Bet you didn't see this one coming, did you, Hangman Gage? Oh no! Yeah, like you got ran over by a fucking monster truck, right? The treads are still upon your fucking ass. Just the tip. How ironic, how unapologetic, because it won't be just the tip in this match, in this fucking death match that I so crave. I have not fed in so long. I have not ate at the table of gods. I have been sitting back and I have been quietly watching every single person say that they are the greatest dark character in the game when everybody knows that I would eat them all alive. I see you wear an eye patch. Well, once I get done jamming my tip in your other eye, you're going to have to wear another eye patch, take one of them little long white sticks and walk down the road because you won't be able to see jack shits. I am here for one reason, and that is to get you down on your fucking knees and to make you understand, lesser than, that you were never anything to begin with. You can hang your stupid blanket behind you all you want to, but it ain't gonna make a fucking damn bit of difference once I chew you up, spit you out, grind your bones, and make my bread. I am the great Zodicus at large. I am the sickest of the sick. I am the king of the deathmatch in this or any organization, and I stand upon the plateau and nail myself to the upside down cross, and I promote and preach every aspect of that statement. And yet people like you try so hard to be somebody like me. You want to rip it out of your chest and show the whole world of social media that you can go to that dark place. Motherfucker, it's dimly lit at best. I'll be your fucking Huckleberry, hanged man. I'll be that guy that'll spit in your eye. I'll be that guy that'll throw you outside into the fucking wintry cold so that you freeze to death and icicles are hanging off of your fucking nose. I have no problem being such. Because unlike most, my history is cemented. My legacy is sustained. Sickest of the sick, master of the book, I'm king of the deathmatch in this or any organization that rates Zodicus large. I've said it before and I'll say it again. And there's nobody that can touch me when I'm on my game. So I don't care what you got to do. Go take a fucking piece of electronic equipment and shove it down your throat so that you can talk better, so that you can tell a story better, so that you can do better. Because even then, it won't make a goddamn bit of fucking difference. You just got smoked, outclassed, and outmaneuvered by the sickest motherfucker in the game. And I don't have to bleed 1 ounce of blood to be able to do so. I'll take it out of your fucking porky ass. Squeal like a pig, motherfucker. Because that's the only future you have to look forward to. God! I love it when I get a good chance to drop somebody to their fucking face.
Yes, indeed. Grant, obviously, go first. What are your thoughts?
I mean, I love the fluency. I love the energy. I love the energetic sort of how to put it, like the what's that word I'm looking for? Delivery of how he sort of put it together. Again, it was a lot of waffling and a lot of just putting things together to make up a promo for the sake of making a promo. But given the sense of the match, I'm just going to score this how I see it. I'm going to score Gage a 2. I'm going to score Lee a 3. But I just want to make this very, very clear. Gage, I see as like a 2.1, and Tim Lee, I'm looking at as like a 3.9. So that it sounds like I'm making it close. It's not. It's a low 2 versus a high 3 for me.
All right,
That makes sense.
I agree. I might actually have to give Tim a 4. I love Tim, though, so
I see what I get why.
Who was he up against? I forgot. It was Hangman, wasn't it? Yeah. See, was that? I'm sorry, Gage. If this wasn't a generic dark character match, it would be a 1. But because it was, and you were generic, 2. That's it.
I think even if I was looking at it as like generic stuff, like I think Tim Lee did hit like a few more notes than Gage did. Still, Gage kept it almost too safe, whereas Tim still put some swing on it. You know what I mean? So,
in a weird way, Gage was actually better because he was Eric.
Technically speaking, but I think he just played it way too safe, whereas Tim was generic, was all over the place, but just seemed better for it.
Yeah.
I've got to say, I've always enjoyed his flow.
I love when he talks really fast and he doesn't mess up any words, and it sounds really cool.
It's his love of like the 80s wrestling, that Jim Cornette kind of.
Oh God, yeah. You know, territory stuff. I love the territory. You know, you sort of your Magnum TA and fucking original. I'm sorry to bring him up just because Cody's fucking mentioning him all the fucking time, like he's fucking his dad or something. Dusty Rhodes promos, like proper old school Dusty Rhodes. The proper Boise's back in the day. You know, there's some good shit. You know, Harley Race, like man. Even Bad News Brown. Bad News Brown used to cut some fucking mint promos back in the day. Like people don't even know. Like that guy was fucking insane.
Who is Facebook user today?
Who cares?
I thought DJB was doing
His wifely during of folding laundry.
I think he tried to write duty.
Yeah, it's bingo. It's Joe.
Well,
it's Joe.
It's who?
Joe Rivers or Joe Resonier. I can't pronounce his second name.
Well, just call him
Well,
Facebook.
I mean that whole sentence was put together so disabledly. I thought it was Stephen Summich.
We thought it was a written.
You thought it was Rick Rage? Now you did me. I'm Rick Rage. Yeah, Phill Marshall. No, I'm going fucking somewhere else.
Yeah.
He sounded like someone we know.
Yeah.
Huh.
No.
So yes, I think. Have you done yours? You just said yes and then pointed to me.
I just basically agreed. I'd say 2 and a 4.
So Tim.
Yeah.
Tim Lee, congratulations. You win. What
Yes.
was match 3? Match 3, ladies and gentlemen.
Going through his
Nice little
phone.
4-4-3 to a 2-2-2. I like that.
I'm not used to be able to use my phone while on a stream.
Oh, no, it's nice, isn't it?
Mad T taking on Kenzo Blackheart
So,
I've actually been really looking forward to this match.
in the Battle of the Clerical Error 1-4 match.
yes.
So to the people watching, I explained to the boys today that I have not actually watched a single Just the Tip promo at all this week. I've been purposely keeping myself away. I don't want to see what people have been doing. I want to watch it live and judge live. And this is actually the one match I've been really looking forward to because it's so... These two, and I'll say this to you both now, you're unpredictable. Like, you can either cut something really special that makes me go, oh, do you know what? That was actually really good. Not just for who you are, it's just really good. Or you can cut something that I'm like, please just gouge my eyes out. So, have at it.
So it really is down to the consistency of them being quite floaty.
Yeah.
And you want them to be more on a peak than a trough for just the
Oh,
tip.
well, I would love a peak, but I would love to see these two at their peak go against each other. Have they delivered that? I don't know yet. You have to show me.
Who should we start with then? I think Mad T, because he dropped first.
If they drop first, start with them.
Do
Or
that.
toilet.
I know. Mad T, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome to the Trap House.
Stop playing with us, man. What the fuck is a Fed guy to an E-guard? And Mad T is an E-guard like you've never seen before.
Kenzo Blackheart. It is finally that time when you step in the ring with Mad T. You see here, I'm leaving the trap house and I'm walking through the suicide forest right now. But thing is, I'm gonna make it to that arena. I'm gonna be there because I'm gonna beat your ass, Kenzo. Yeah, you see, you've been wanting the match versus Mad T for a long time. I think we've done it, let's see, once or twice before, but not on a stage like this. You see, when I step into that ring with you, Kenzo, it's going to be a different Mad T in that ring with you. You're going to see a Mad T that you've never really seen before, because I am going to take you and I'm going to bash your head on every ring post out there, and I'm going to make you bleed, son. Yeah. And then, after you're playing in that ring, bloody and a mess, you know what's gonna happen, Kenzo? I'm gonna pick you up, I'm gonna put you on my back, and I'm gonna mad drop you. But I'm not gonna stop there. I'm gonna pick you up again. I'm gonna roll you out the ring, take your head, bash it on the stairs a little bit, make you bleed some more. You see, the reason why I'm doing this, Kenzo, is because you need to learn a lesson. You need to learn that you can't mess with LOD Trap House. You can't mess with Mo G's, because at the end of the day, I am better than you. They are better than you. So Kenzo, here is my message to you. Next time you want to step in the ring with Mad T, next time you want to step in the ring with someone like me, think differently. Because when I roll you back in that ring and hit you with a second mad drop, and I go for the cover, 1, 2, 3, and that bell rings, and I stand over your corpse as you're bleeding from your head, I'm just gonna laugh at your face. Because Kenzo, that's what's best for business. And I deserve to win, unlike you.
I want to know which woman in the background is going, Mad T.
I love it though. I actually really fucking enjoyed that. I love the fact that there's like that whole. Let's be honest, that is bloke every day of the week. But yes, that female is bloker. It gives me the whole fucking. Oh, Sean, I think I'm cute. Dun-dun-dun. I think I'm sexy. It gives me that fucking vibe. It does. I quite like it.
So yeah, promo wise, that was quite interesting. Shall we go to Kenzo and then we'll?
Yes, we shall go to Kenzo Blackheart. This is one of the only ones I haven't watched, I haven't listened to, or anything, because I had to get this directly from YouTube.
Yes. Let's go to Kenzo.
So, EFED After Dark. Just the tip pay-per-view. Here we are at match day, match night. And Mr. Mad T is nowhere to be found. Is nowhere to be seen. Did my face, did my presence invoke your fear? And that's why you started to run away from me. Mad T, I'm telling you this. For the love of God. Never, I mean never, try to do a full swing. Never try to hit a home run. Because if you want to put me down, if you want to put me in my place, you won't just try. You will hit that home run. You will hit that full swing to knock me out. But Mad T, this is not a ballpark. This is not a walk in the park. Cause you see, Mr. Mad T, once you get in that ring, all bets are off. You will not survive 1 second of my wrath, of my beat down onto you. And Mad T, once you sit in that chair, you will learn a lesson. You will learn my lesson. And you will remember it by heart, by fear. And you will never, ever mess with me again. You can talk all you want, but no matter what, at the end of it all, I'm still the one gonna stand tall. You can run, you can hide, you can cry, you can blink, whatever you want. But at the end, it will be me staring down upon your lifeless body, drowning in your own pool of blood.
Yeah. Grant?
Yes. No. Right. Okay. So I don't know where to start here. Like
at the beginning.
At the beginning, of course. Okay, so I'm just gonna go fucking raw on this. Like, they both disappointed me, if I'm being honest. Completely, both disappointed me massively, because I know I've seen both their works across EFED. I've seen them grow and do exactly what they've just shown now. I've seen them both do much, much, much better than this. I quite liked from Mad T the whole I'm leaving the trap house and going into the suicide forest thing. Nice little LOD and trap house reference there. And he was actually in a forest, which made fucking sense. It was beautiful. It was really well put together. And I give him much more marks over Kenzo for the visuals and that, because Kenzo's random old film filter, whispering into the camera. What was the point? What was that to his story? That made no sense to what he was doing. There was no connection to that. You know, if he was talking about like some old school movie, if he started going on about fucking, I don't know, Whistle Down the Wind and how that connects to his promo, I'd be like, oh my God, that filter makes so much sense to what he's doing. He didn't do that. He just started fucking waffling on and whispering into the camera and almost like he was trying to not wake his mum up, and it was just fucking awkward.
Believe correctly, the reason he whispers is because there is a lot of family members in the house and he can't shout.
Well, then go and do the promo where you fucking do it, where you can shout. I've seen him do it on a rooftop before. You know, it's hard because obviously he probably can't get to that rooftop that often. He obviously has to get his things done on deadline and he has to do things. It's a shame, but like, I'm not being funny. I've always utilized my weaknesses to my strengths. I've always turned them into strengths. If you're going to whisper, make it a fucking point that why you're whispering. If you're going to put in a filter that makes you look like an old school film, put in a point why you're putting an old school film promo in there. There's no excuse for not doing that. And that's my biggest gripe with it. And it was almost the same with Mad T. He started off so well with that whole, he's got that little like background music going, Mad T, Mad T, Mad T. I just quite like that. I quite like that a lot. What was that? But, you know, and I like the way it started. Like, oh, I'm leaving the trap house and going into the suicide forest. And then after that, it was just fucking dull. I mean, I don't think either of them were a 1 because they put some kind of effort in. And I hate to fucking do this, but it's a 2 for both of them from me.
Ooh.
I didn't see anything that actually technically separated the two.
I'm gonna give Mad T a 3 here, and I'm gonna give Kenzo a 1.
Okay.
Most because of what you said. The Phill app, no sense. The whispering, I am gonna give him a pass because I know his situation. But like you said, he could have gone elsewhere. So yeah, it's Mad T just for me, just the tip.
Yeah, I'd say 2 to 1. I gave it 2 to T, 1 to Kenzo.
Yeah,
it was. It was what we were expecting for an EFED After Dark pay-per-view, really, wasn't it?
It was. And we have gone to a split decision, and I think it's actually fell in the right way. The problem with me is I really don't think either of them was a 1 just because they tried to go with the content what they were going with. But I don't feel like either of them was a 3 either. So I'm not, in my gut instinct, I'm just stuck in the middle. And I hate that. I hate that I'm stuck in the middle with the pair of them. But I don't think either of them did something more spectacular than the other, but I don't think it was fully shit. So I apologize that I've sort of sat in the middle, guys. I really do. But I'm glad that there is a unanimous, well, not unanimous, there's a split winner here.
Shall we move on?
So Mad T wins just.
Do
better.
Yes.
Both of you do better.
Just the tip. And this is, I'm looking forward to this match. Lenore Len taking on FED Marsh in an October is a month match where the winner was for 9/11.
Yes, suggested by Sweet Frankie P.
Yeah.
I love you, Frankie.
Hello, Phil. Hello, DJB. Hello, Grant. Facebook user saying hello.
Hello, Facebook user. You're failing miserably.
Whoever you are, I want to suck you off. Even if you've got a clip, I'll suck on that. Thank you.
I bet it's Lee. Actually, no, Lee wouldn't.
No, Lee wouldn't be like, hello, Grant, hello, Phil, hello, Dan, much love. He'd literally be like, oi, cunt, I'm here. Candy, give me a sandwich, you fucking cunt. Yeah.
Yes, we've got Lenore Len taking on Foxifer. Fox dropped, so I will play Foxifers first.
I love the way you say dropped first, like who's gonna go for a shit first? He dropped first.
I'm pretty sure
they're all terrible.
Pretty sure you went for a shit first this morning, Phil.
But yeah, I dropped quite the log.
Yeah.
There was anal seepage.
Is the next pay-per-view going to be called Turtle Heading?
No, what was it? We mentioned it. So there was balls.
No, don't tell him. Shut up. We'll discuss that later. Fuck him. I don't need to know.
Yeah, Ronnie James's Cock the musical.
That's it. Yes. So Foxifer Marsh up first. Here we go. I love this.
The Foxifer.
I got a bone to pick with all of you ugly foreigners who want to talk about the greatest country on earth, America. You want to talk about October being a month, but you forget the month that comes before October. The greatest month of all time, September. The time of the greatest tragedy in world history. No, I'm not talking slavery. I'm not talking the Holocaust. I'm talking the events of September 11th. And I got a bone to pick with people like Lenore Len, you ugly foreigners, using your green cards to try to cross our borders and come into our great country from your disgusting nations like Florida, who's not even real America, and say that you want to take credit for our tragedy. Brother, if there's anybody who's going to attack America successfully, it's going to be ourselves, dude. So I've been munching down on my Wendy's 4 for 4s, brother. I just finished watching the highlights of every Talladega race, brother. I watched every baseball game that's ever happened. I made sure not to learn how to read, but you know what I can do? I can fly an airplane, so I'm gonna take myself, dude, plant my feet right in that airplane and fly off to New York and give a nice leg drop to some towers, dude. Who's gonna stop me? It ain't gonna be you, puny foreigner, Lenore. When the Foxter is in town, the tower's coming down.
I'm just wondering. I thought you said this was Foxifer. That's Rocky T.
Yes.
So apparently Lenore's facing Rocky T.
Yes. There must have been an error.
Yes, another clerical error brought to you by EFED After Dark. Well, fuck it, we're not really paying attention, are we? You know, for some reason people think the EFED After Dark Championship is important. We run it, we don't give a shit about it.
That?
The last 3 champions have been fucking related to me.
Oh, right, yeah, that's true.
So yes, we have Lenore next.
Yes.
And
Lenore Lext, apparently.
I apologize, folks.
No, comrade, you got it all wrong now. It ain't you that's going to be the reason why we have 9/11. You're not going to be the reason. It's going to be Mother Russia. They're the real reasons why we have 9/11. And you're not going to believe me, but hey, we settle it in the ring and see who is the real victor on this.
We've made our decision.
You
Fox
can
wins.
all have your moonshine, your whiskeys, your rum, but we all know the good stuff is the Mother Russian vodka. And that's the good stuff. And you don't have any of the good stuff in you to get the upper hand in this match. I really do the best of luck towards and see whoever gets the upper hand on this one. Yeah, this is going to be a crazy motherfucking match.
Did Lenore just say motherfucking?
Yeah.
Yes. We get her to swear.
Right. Did Lenore just curse live on air? Fucking, this is a 7, if I ever did see it.
So Lenore has 5 from you. How many?
No.
Lenore 5. How many did Rocky T get?
The actual Rocky T. Well, he got pissed off that I called him 2 for talent, so 2.
Oh, right. So it's 2 for Rocky T, 5 for Lenore for saying mother.
No, right. No. I'm not giving anyone a fucking 5 here today. Fucking hell. What a match. I'm gonna give Foxiver a 2 and Lenore a 1.
I'm going to give Fox a 4.
Yeah.
I love that.
Just because.
Just the fact that he said leg drop the towers, and there's that meme of Hulk Hogan and the Twin Tower. Fantastic. Lenore, I'm going to give a 1. I had to message Lenore afterwards and ask if she was drunk during this video. She wasn't.
She wasn't drunk. She was drunk and horny during that video. She's on about 9/11 and fucking motherfuckers. That girl wanted some fucking dick. I'm not being funny.
Blake, get on it.
You've been told.
I'm not being funny. She was so desperate. She was sliding in fucking Tim Lee and Ronnie James's fucking DMs. I'm not being funny.
She was sliding into Negan's DMs.
Oh! No, you're too old. Go away. Sorry.
When I put my willy in your mouth, I like to go, here's the aeroplane.
And there's just Ryan Days going, I'll have some. What? No, what? Go away.
Oh. Yes. Sorry, we're just getting messages from is that
gay porn sites? Fair enough.
Not Ronnie.
Oh yeah, it's Godicus.
Godicus.
Yes, which we all clearly know is wrong.
Can't watch live. I'm excited to watch the vid later. I have nothing but love, boys. OMG, DJB and Phill together. It's a wet dream.
Moist.
Yes. Can I get a hi? Yeah.
Do you know? I'm just gonna say, like, Lenore, what a great sport. I actually thought that was very outside the box for her, and even though it was short, it was fucking. There was nothing to it. It was bants, and do you know what? I'm gonna give her fucking just for bant 10 out of 10.
Horny.
Yeah. No, bingo brawl hasn't been yet, mate. Literally, Finley is just keep popping in, going, "Is the bingo brawl yet?"
Where the fuck was he earlier?
I don't know.
Shocking.
Right, so this is what happened earlier.
Fuck were you earlier?
I said to him, well, why didn't you come earlier? Well, no one offered me. I went, literally came in your bedroom and went, do you want to come to Coventry today? And you went, no.
You did.
He's like, sorry, I was too groggy.
I was half asleep.
So, but what did you do? So you did what in his bedroom?
Yes.
He perved me.
What? Relatable.
Whoa!
We got a relatable from Finley. Daniel is going to be yelling "Daddy Phil" later on.
Why wait? Daddy Phil! Ugh!
Yeah.
Oh no! What were my children trying to get you to do earlier? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Can I get a oh yeah?
I mean, we weren't together today at all.
No, I definitely didn't hug you.
No, and you didn't meet my children.
No.
No.
I definitely didn't meet Ricardo either.
No, you definitely
You didn't become Ricardo either.
Fox wins.
Never met me.
Well, we've already established that.
Yes.
10 seconds.
Sorry.
Finley just went, well, no one met me, and kicked the door and fucked off.
Yes, Fox wins. But however, shock plot twist. Dylan Mason, the special guest referee, puts them both down for the 1, 2, 3. Dylan Mason did 9/11.
Oh, for God's sake.
Got the last water.
Fair play.
So what's next?
That is. What's next?
Oh yeah, that's Godicus. I don't want to go back on his page. Fuck that. EFED After Dark.
All right.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Not Karen Al Ghul, he loves kids. Well, yes, Dolly, we've established that. Thank you for pointing out the fucking obvious. No, much love, Dolly. Much love.
I believe this one could take match of the night.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yes. Our first ever. I haven't seen this before either. I've never seen anything like this. Our first ever mother-son match.
In EFED history. It's never happened before.
Yes, in EFED history. So, ladies and gentlemen,
a bingo brawl match.
Yes, the bingo brawl match.
Oh, she just turned up as well. Fucking hell, timing. Just playing the match. They're just playing the match.
Making her pay-per-view debut, Lady Sandra versus the Unfiltered Animal.
Who first?
Oh, Sandra.
Sandra first. Lady Sandra first.
Okay, so you've put me up against the unfiltered one. You do know that unfiltered is just another word for rude. Rude and childish, to be quite honest. He was bottle fed. We had to express the milk into a bottle, but we had to use an Asian woman with sour milk, which is what we think is wrong with him, really. So he does have very childish qualities. He also tries to be American for some reason. I believe he went there recently and he shopped in Walmart for clothes. I mean, for goodness sake, dear. Get some decorum, get some taste. Wants to be American, does he? Well, I'll make him American. I'll show him he'll look like he didn't survive 9/11, all right? I can only apologise for her. I can feel her presence. She is getting close. When a woman comes up against a man, in bingo terms, we can say, you shake up the balls. But in wrestling terms, well, ladies just have to give a little squeeze and their eyes water, and then they're all yours, basically. In this case, two very small things. Balls? I'll rip his bloody balls off. I'll squeeze them and pop them like they do on them fish eyes on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. That's what it'll seem like. Good job he's got 3 kids, because he won't be having any more. I'm really sorry. I can only apologise. It does go really awful. Another thing he seems to like is sandwiches. He's always calling for someone to make him sandwiches. We get the servants to make him. He likes chocolate spread because of the childish that he is. So, obviously, we make him chocolate spread sandwiches. I make his bloody sandwiches, I'll tell you. Chocolate spread. I wipe the bread on my arse. I love watching him eat them. I keep apologising. She does keep sort of jumping in when I don't expect. I've got no control. I've got a tooth missing. It's embedded in the last fucker that I fought. I'll tell you that for nothing. Posh Bird is thinking about getting a diamond tip one. I can drill that fucker right in. Yes, and in bingo terms, obviously he would be a number 8. I'm a legs 11 because I've got pins to die for. I'll give him a pin that'll make him die. 1, 2, 3. Get what I'm saying? I really can't help it. It's really... Oh dear. Oh dear. It's all getting a bit much for me. I think I'm gonna have to go. Yes, so I'll be seeing you. Off you go. Toodaloo. I'll be seeing you, all right. Get yourself ready for your new arsehole, yeah? 'Cause I'll be ripping one. I'll be seeing you.
That was amazing.
Do you know what? You want to know where fucking Unfiltered Animal gets his schizophrenia from?
Makes sense. Definitely. Legit.
Yes.
Indeed. So we'll go over the next one. With,
Yes.
The unfiltered.
The unfiltered animal.
Yes, the unfiltered animal himself. Vim Vine or Grant Miller?
Fuck knows, but I don't know how I'm going to match that.
Let's find out.
Yes.
You know, when I think of Lady Sandra, I think of a woman that holds herself on so much prestige, so much high regard, someone that looks down on everyone else as if they're nothing, someone that has built a legacy for herself to be able to shame everyone that comes within her way, someone that walks around like other people are just shit on the bottom of her shoe, a pompous-ass bitch. Do you know what I should be thinking of Lady Sandra as? Mum. You know, when I was growing up, in a lovely manner, I had the best possible start to life I could have. Lady Sandra walking around this mansion, this beautiful marble set, and I looked at her with love and with glee and with joy, and I loved the way that she held herself. This beautiful woman walking around, holding herself with honour and pride and passion for herself. And the more I started to see that, the more I started to see the real her. Because she started to fade from my life. I started to have to look at butlers. I had to look at servants, chefs, maids, babysitters, nannies. And that resentment started to build within the unfiltered. That is where it all started. That neglect. Because I realised that never once did she ever take a damn look at me. She was constantly in the mirror looking at herself. Her own son was left to fend for himself and find his own way. Whenever the grades came in, she'd stare at them for a second and go, great, and move on to whatever next show she was going to, what red carpet event she was going to. I was nothing to her, which is a damn shame because I'm the best thing that ever came out of her. On April 11th, 1991, the best part of Lady Sandra fell out of her cunt. Me. I am the animalistic beast, the sagacious psychology, the megalodon among the seeress and the serpent and the psyche, the most sadistic son of a bitch ever to lace up a pair of wrestling boots in the professional wrestling game today, bar none. And I did that by myself. I did that for myself. I watched what it was like to be selfish. I watched a woman grow me up without any care for me whatsoever. She let me rot in that fucking gold-plated mansion so she could go and get the fame that she really wanted, the fame that she desired, everything that made her her. And now she wants to come into my domain. She wants to stand in front of me in a bingo brawl and take on the one thing that she's never been able to actually possess. And that's me. No matter how much money she threw at me, no matter how much she was willing to pay me to come to meet her for dinner, to make up for all those years of neglect, I told her no. So then she wants to stand in front of me and slap me in the face where I belong on my stage. I don't know you as Mom. I know you as Lady Sandra. And what's going to happen to you in this bingo brawl is I'm going to shove that number 22 two little ducks straight down your throat, hit you with the Death Valley driver, and watch your bones crumple and crush in the middle of my fucking ring. Hungry is what I am, and hungry is where we are. Andrew fucking Tate's prison cell. Do you know what? I'm going to go and watch him get the living shit kicked out of him, and then I'm going to come down to the ring and kick the living shit out of you. Lady Sandra, you didn't just give birth to a human being. You gave birth to a vile, nasty monster that now wants to rip you apart and make you pay for everything you didn't do in your life. Your son, your little baby boy, has built a legacy without you.
A championship legendary legacy, and that grates at you, that gets inside you, that really fucking eats you up inside, that I did this for me and you didn't do anything to make this happen. Neglect is something that's not going to happen tonight, because I'm not going to neglect the fact that you're a little bitch, and I'm going to fuck you up in the middle of that ring. By the end of it, I'll be a fucking orphan.
Very good. Very good.
Oh. Nice. So,
Shit.
damn.
You fucking would start with me, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Shit. See, as far as I'm aware, that is Sandra's first ever promo, like full on promo. I know we've done the little bit a few weeks back.
But that was actually her first match ever.
And for a first match, that was absolutely phenomenal. The transition between the schizophrenia of the two characters went, Phil will tell you, I was constantly saying, do it again. Do it again. I absolutely love it. I'm going to give that a 3. Only because I saw your promo afterwards. And a son saying shit like that to his mother and getting away with it.
He's not getting away with it.
Oh, please record it, whatever you do.
She's not getting me a Jaeger bomb next week now.
I'm still making his sandwiches. He's not getting away with it.
Hats off to Sandra. That was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yes. Who's Grant's mom? Amazing. So yeah, Sandra, I'm giving Sandra a 3, but I'm going to give Grant a 4. The emotion, the history of I'm your son. I was brought up this way. I was brought up that way, but I've done this on my own back. Absolutely phenomenal.
Liar.
So,
No, don't break hey, babe. Shut up.
He
made it all up.
So did you. You can't.
I'd definitely say.
Best part of him ran down the inside of my fucking leg. I'll tell you that. Sorry.
You should have fucking swallowed.
She should have. You lot wouldn't be here now.
A day late and a hanger short. No, I'm going to say, I would say for the first promo, phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do what Grant did here, and I'm going to go 3 and 4. But
low 3, high 4.
No, not low 3, high 4.
Oh.
I'm going to go high 3, mid 4. So it's like a 3.9 to a 0.4.
So there's very difference.
Yeah, there's only a half difference, and the only reason is I would have to say because of Grant's retelling in it, and it was building up to the match. But for the first promo of just sheerly digging in and taking the piss out of you and doing such a good job that Sandra did. Absolutely.
Okay, so just so you guys have the backstory to this. So all week she was like, "Oh, so when are we doing the promos?" And I was like, I was at work, I had the kids, I was fucking shattered, and I was like, okay, I'm going to cut mine first, and I'll let you cut yours so it's fair. And then it got to literally yesterday, and she was like, well, are we going to do it? Like, yeah, I suppose we better. So I said, right, stay down here, I'll go and cut mine, and I'll let you do yours. So I went upstairs, cut that whole promo, she didn't hear a damn thing, and then she was originally we were going to bring the studio downstairs, and she was going to cut it there. And I said, you know what, fucking go in my room, because the studio's already set up. So I said, right, just press play, I'll do the editing for you, and we'll go from there. And I sat at the top of the stairs while she was cutting the promo, and as she was doing it, I was there going, oh, she going fucking, oh, I got some competition. You know, I was literally like, what the fuck? And it was really ironic because she had no idea I went the whole playing into the Lady Sandra thing, going, I was brought up in a manor, I was brought up by maids and butlers and things like that. And then she took the same route. And that was not planned. We haven't spoke about any of this match together at all. It is just, I said, right, I'm going to cut my promo, and then I'm going to come away and let you cut your promo. And so for it to be so...
And it was ill.
You were ill, to be fair, yeah. So for it to be, the stories to be so close-knit, that was not meant to be.
Yeah, well, Mike Storm said it in the comments. If you pull that one up again,
brilliant.
Yeah, Grant's mum got close to beating him than Iron Bison did. But
the genetics, man, the genetics.
At the end of the match is you just about getting the pinfall and you not walking out, you crawling out and just falling to the ring afterwards.
Oh, I'll take that. No, absolutely. This woman did fucking amazing. Like
at the end of the match, it could have gone either way. That's the way I see it. It was just.
So
Funny, I wasn't ill.
So Finley, funny enough, goes to me. He's like, "Right, so are you going to go take it easy on grandmother?" And I went, "No." He went, "What?" And he was like, What do you mean no? And I was like, no, I'm going to fucking demolish her. I'm going to fucking go full bore as if I'm the unfiltered animal. I'm going to fucking destroy her. And he went, no, you're not. And I went, no, seriously, I am. He's like, what? Why would you do that? And I was like, because I'm treating her with the respect. Yeah, I'm not going to fucking go half-arse on her because she's my mum. I'm going to fucking go full throttle. And the fact that she came right up behind me like she was fucking breathing on my neck, fucking hats off to this woman. She fucking did great. I love that promo.
I'd say at the moment, if there's any more matches for Lady Sandra, she's probably going to be collecting some women's titles around EFED very easily.
I think, Grant, you should humbly give her the CWF title that you currently possess.
Yeah, I think I should actually. No, but Phil needs to ask her a question first.
Do I?
Let's do it. Let's do a CWF World Heavyweight Hardcore Championship match right now.
Yes, the 5 questions.
What?
Yes, essentially.
No, one question.
One question.
Oh, right, yeah.
Titles online.
So, what title? So, should I go with a difficult question or a difficult question?
I think you should go with the question deserving of her taking this. You've got to ask the question to become the champion.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, is that?
All right then. What's 5 squared?
Yes.
25.
Ladies and gentlemen, our new CWF.
After 4.5 years. 4.5 years.
We changed
hands.
Wow. 4.5-year title reign. That's the longest title reign in EFED history right there, which has been broken by Sandra.
Yes.
Ronnie James, if you're watching this now, your current reigning, defending, undisputed, hardcore world heavyweight champion of CWF is Lady Sandra.
So not only you EFED, but she walks out with a world championship on her debut as well.
Yeah. What a...
So,
I don't know what's happening.
Just accept it.
Okay.
Do I pull up his?
I'm going to go and get a wine.
Go get a wine. Go celebrate.
If you want one, you can.
Oh yeah, I'll take one. So
we're going to the main event now.
The main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Main event. Yeah.
I'm going to enjoy this with this on my shoulder. I'm just going to put that there.
Glenn taking on Jester White, Macaulay. So I'm going to do Macaulay's first. Jester White posted a promo in EFED After Dark. However, it is written.
Glenn wins.
That's a shame.
I am going to read it for you, though.
Just give me a second. I'm just going to go for a cigarette.
Promo for Just the Tip. Glenn, hi. How you doing? Hope you're well. Phil, I know you love written promo, so this is just for you. This is a written promo. It's in capitals, so I shouted.
My promo.
Is all for all the little rock stars out there. Justice for the rock stars and the written promo artists. Now, to the real meatballs and gravy, I am already dead. Therefore, this promo makes no sense. But then again, when does a promo make sense? Is a promo really a promo? Doesn't promo stand for promotional video? What are we technically promoting? Talking? Looking at a camera for 5 minutes, shouting at a camera? Well, here's a real promotional bit of material. Head to the EFED After Dark store and pick up some amazing merchandise from
Phil changed his mind already.
and the rest. and the rest of the crew. And with that said, this was indeed a written promo. Okay.
That promo was so good, it set off a fucking Nissan in the background.
I'm done. With that said, this was indeed a written promo, the best kind of promo to make Phil's day. Love you, Daddy Phil. Please don't hold back and absolutely obliterate me. Anyways, the rest of the promo isn't worth reading. Then again, none of this promo was worth reading because written promos are shit. So with that, this was a written promo. I'm just going to say a written promo for the next 5 minutes to fill out time. So skip this and enjoy the actual good promos here on EFED After Dark. Written promo, 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 written promo. This is a shit promo. You're very welcome. Written promo, written promo, written promo. Oh, and lastly, written promo.
Frank Paul in the comment section just said that this WKP world title gave me AIDS. It's true. I'm now on the magic list.
Yes. So that was just as McCall promo.
I'll make a comment.
No.
Fantastic.
Yes, his eye contact was just chef's kiss. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Could you just imagine, like, fucking Evan and Boise and Santino Morello just going, do you know what? The eye contact just wasn't there.
Wasn't there. Why didn't you look into the camera?
For fuck's sake, this wasn't Elite Boogaloogie, was it?
Elite Boogaloogie.
Sorry, Evan, if you're watching.
Right. Where is...
Actually, I'm not. Evan, no, I'm not. That tournament was shit both times.
Right, we have the final promo for tonight. Shall we wait for Daddy Phil?
No.
No?
Okay. No, we will. Let's have a look through some comments. It's all part of fan interaction, isn't it?
Yeah,
definitely. Glenn Sexton himself was watching and said, "Welp, that was easy, laughing my ass off," or LeMayo, if some people were reading that properly. Grant's mum got much closer to beating I Bison than he did. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, no, we heard that earlier. Grant mum. So Facebook user just literally said Grant mum.
Grant
yeah. Grant mum.
Dickhead. And once again, Mason.
That was a whole interesting pro.
Yes, it was a very. Mike says me.
That's not the only thing Mike has been saying this week, but
you know what the funny thing is? Mike has a fucking link to this stream.
Oh no, Dolly chose me. She did. Dolly full on went you, so that's fair.
Congrats, Glenn Sexton. Enjoy the best written promo.
Oh, Thomas Walker actually said, "Fucking hell, both brought it." Thank you.
Thomas Walker is really cool. Another shout out, Walker Wrestling. I think it's Walker Wrestling Entertainment. Go and watch it on YouTube. It's Thomas's thing. He runs it with, I think he runs it with his family member Larry. Not too sure on that, but hey, go and watch.
Frank Paul just said, well, I didn't just say, this was actually a few comments back. Nicholas Ryan, I didn't know deadbeat dadism was something you could GoFundMe for. Yes.
We're not reading Frank Paul comments.
I am.
Why not?
I mean, I'm literally just reading the tip of his comments, but just the tip. Thank you, Bernard. It's the name of the fucking pay-per-view.
So there it is. Walker Family Entertainment. That's what it was. Walker Family Entertainment. Get to it.
Yes, because the other one was WWE and that's trademarked.
Yes, and John May is hella undead.
Yes, we discussed that earlier. Absolutely, 100%.
So we have...
Can I just say something? I didn't want to bring this up, but it's true, and I've got evidence. Something that's been happening in EFED today.
I didn't do it.
Okay. No, you didn't. It's not okay. It's really weird. I felt uncomfortable. I started to get anxiety. Candy slid into my DMs today.
Oh. Damn it. I'm sick of this shit happening in EFED.
I know. There was me innocently having a conversation with her boyfriend, Lee Jones, the great Iron Bison, and there she was, just sliding into my DMs.
That's just terrible.
I know.
And now she's actually asked me to take her for dinner. I've not engaged in any of this, by the way.
Would she accept a happy meal?
She'll accept making me a fucking sandwich. I know that much.
Iron Bison has just been challenged to a match against the best written promo artist in the game. And
Mate, my fucking day. Hello, Candy.
Oh,
Candice! Candice, where the fuck is my anime? I've been looping up for 17 hours and I've seen no anime yet. I've been watching Back to the Future non-stop fucking on the run. No anime. Bullshit.
why Back to the Future?
Because it's not anime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Relatable.
We have just the tip promo. When I type it.
Yes. It's the one that says Glenn.
It's the one that says Glenn. Glenn Sexton, everybody, because he's a sex ton.
He's a ton of
Jester,
sex.
You there? Where'd you go? I've been waiting for you for a long time, bud. You didn't get scared, did you? God, I couldn't fathom someone just being scared of little old me. I mean, for me, this is just another match, just another main event, because I belong in the main event. And I will show you why I belong in the main event when we get in the ring finally. And I'm really disappointed in you. I was excited. I get to face someone new, but you just didn't want to come out and play. Well, that's alright. That's okay. Once you find your balls and man the hell up, I'll be here. I mean, hell, we do have a match. Are you going to show for that? I hope you do. Because, man, that wouldn't look good on your personal record within the business. Man, I hate it when no one no-shows. Oh well. Whatever will I do with myself? I mean, this pay-per-view is called Just the Tip. Huh. I wonder what Dragon Queen's up to.
No.
Okay, I've got a big issue with that promo.
Okay.
He hates it when no one no-shows. So he hates it when everyone shows up?
Yes.
Fuck off, one. His whole promo was you no-showed. But he did show.
Did we? We didn't even rate Jester White's promo.
Well, we'll do that.
No,
now.
we didn't. And Jester gets 2. Just because he promoted EFED After Dark.
Yeah.
But for that one line, I hate it when no one no-shows. So he goes to promotions expecting no one to turn up. No, that double negative is not okay, Glenn. It's not okay by the English dictionary. It's not okay by the Oxford
Dictionary.
The dictionary, yeah, absolutely. The Oxford Dictionary, the Webster Dictionary.
He's
It's
still
not
on the
okay.
bingo shit, yeah.
I am on the bingo shit. But Glenn, it's not okay. That double negative was not okay. You don't like it when people show up to promotions. 1. Macaulay, thank you for promoting EFED After Dark. I appreciate that. I appreciate the link. I appreciate everyone going to get the t-shirts. 2. There's Dango and he makes a point.
Yes. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think the written promo wins.
The written promo never wins.
The written promo.
Yes, the written promo.
Sorry, it's almost like Phill Marshall phoning it in never wins. What?
Yeah, exactly. I'm terrible when I phone it in. He really great and divine.
Oh god! What back?
Because they thought the other person wasn't showing up.
What backwards British bullshit is this one? No, the backwards British bullshit was you going, you don't like it when people show up. That's your problem.
I mean, yes.
I hate it when no one shows. What was I can't remember. What, no one no shows. No one no shows means you hate it when everyone shows. What?
Relatable.
I can't help what you said, Glenn. I love it to pieces, man. But you hate it when no one no-shows? Sorry?
I like to wrestle no one in an empty arena. The arena.
In the arena.
In the arena.
David Jones, I want to be booked this week against no one inside of an empty arena because I hate it when no one no-shows. And I'm not showing up. I win, fantastic.
Yes. Oh, fuck. So,
yes.
Yes.
Like the AIDS.
Yes.
So,
are you okay then?
So, Grant, comment.
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe.
Relatable.
I thought so.
So, Glenn Sexton doesn't care.
And remember,
I
what
could tell by the promo.
who say they don't care?
They really care.
Two people I'm sorry, but two people during this pay-per-view has come out and cut a promo saying, well, you've not showed up. And then they showed up.
To be fair, Jester White didn't show up until like 10 minutes before the show.
Doesn't matter. Well, I'm not being funny. You can't risk that. If the deadline is the deadline, don't hedge your bets on them not showing up because they've not shown up yet before your promo.
Didn't one of them do that?
Yeah, Phil did that. He thought
I saw that.
You did see that.
Did. Absolutely phoned it in. And it cost.
We've already experienced this in one pay-per-view already.
Yeah,
we've already experienced it. And yet one person last pay-per-view did this. Somehow, after we point it out, it's duplicated.
6 months from now. All right, we're going over all of the matches. No one wins. On to the showcase.
It's like can we have a whole pay-per-view where you've just got to go on about how your opponent's not showing? What a pay-per-view.
Brilliant, yeah.
What do we call it? No show.
The no-show.
The no-show under the show.
No, just call it I hate it when no one no-shows. The pay-per-view.
Sex by the ton.
Who won that then?
Not yet, Gary Lineker. We have no show.
Macaulay. 2-1.
Did Macaulay won? Are you admitting
I said he did, and Dan said he did. Phil actually went with Glenn because he said the written promo never wins. So it's 2-1. It's a split decision.
The guy was
Smiley. Yeah. But technically, that means that the written promo.
Well, Sandra says Glenn was Smiley. So
after the match, Glenn would pull out a pistol from his pants and shoot Jester White in the forehead, and then piss in the bullet hole.
And by the way, by pistol we mean penis, and by shoot him in the head, he just cum shot at him and he died.
So, Jester White is now dead.
Indeed. And I went to the ring to shit on his corpse.
Yes.
Why is this the second main event that's fucked up?
It's not fucked up. This is exactly
No. Right. This is the second pay-per-view, and the second time a main event has just gone to shit because of some fucking technicalities.
Well, don't pay-per-views on EFED After Dark. They're booked by.
I fucking love this show. There's nothing better than a fucking EFED After Dark pay-per-view. I'm not being funny. If a main event ever goes the right way from now on, no.
Disappointed.
It's disappointing.
Oh God! Next, got to do a rumble.
You know what? I've held off putting his comments up the entire stream, but this one deserves to go up.
Any pissed like a Glenn Sexton start is now to shoot planes.
But yeah, White's dead.
Yes. And just the man himself, and he'll tell you how dead he is.
Yes.
Oh, can you get that comment back up a second?
Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Tights is a fucking word.
6 minutes in.
Yeah, tights is a bingo word. Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake, Frank.
Oh my God. So in solidarity with Gary Lineker, Ronnie James will not be on EFED After Dark tonight.
Which is a real shame. We know he's a regular here.
Yeah. Oh, God.
He
That was
loves
just...
cunning here.
That was it?
Yes, everyone's favourite cunning linguist.
What next? That's the pay-per-view done.
Yes. So if you'd all like to rate the pay-per-view out of 5 stars, we're not expecting anything over a 1, then we promo showcase.
Before that, let's have...
Oh.
I made a very special video for a very special friend of ours. It's only on for 70 seconds. Please do not be what's the word?
Aroused.
But don't be put off. You may think it's gonna last longer. It's not. Trust me.
Well, thanks for ruining the surprise.
Oh,
you're a dildo.
I am. You're gonna use me later on.
Oh.
Blah 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 blah. Here we go.
You're
This is from Azriel.
I actually thought I was going to hate that, and I didn't. Azriel, if you're watching.
Yes. Green screen provided by AEP.
I'll tell you what, Vida, if you're watching, stroke those abs for me. And I want you to say that exactly. Get him deep on the bed. Just think you're about to blow him off, and then just stroke his ribs and just go, that's for Grant. And if he keeps a hard on, relatable.
Yeah.
Is that to be shown?
Oh, yes. We've got some fun from our friend who was on earlier, who opened up the show. And it's a nice little short.
Is it short? Because Lenore's promo was like 3 times short.
Well, it's short for him.
Yes.
Yes.
So the question everyone's probably been asking this week is, where has Ricardo been?
Oh, Jesus.
Let's find out.
No, Iron Bison. Pish. Cosa F Marshall, or F Fleming Marshall. Block. F Marshall. A portrait. Fuck you. Come on, you see. Shit promo. I know you. Come on, cut promo anyway. Yes. Iron Storm. The Mason, funnel. Can this suck me on me? Pish. Hey, Come insomma, we coppa tata, we had to put down. Peace, you W, Justin Bartard, cunt.
Fucking message for James Park, like.
Yeah, DJB. Come here, David Jones, wife, bitch, sandwich. Come here, James Park, little man, sucky. Call him up, David Jones, here. Hey? James Park, cunt! Sucks off David Jones, moja kapodia, moja, Pish. Becky Baudry, Phill Marshall, oh. Pish.
Fucking outrageous. Absolutely outrageous.
Oh, fuck. They're fucking sleeping.
I love that.
Oh,
That's so good.
That made me so.
I love the fact that he purposely went in portrait to piss off Phill Marshall.
I know. That was just perfect. It's the thing. When it comes to Ricardo, he just cannot make me angry because he's just so entertaining. Exactly. Yes.
Although I can I just say that it's just speculation that David Jones, his wife, what Ricardo said was speculation. It's not ejaculation or anything like that. It's just speculation.
Indeed.
Rest in peace to the sleaze.
He tries not to bring that up. You know?
I know, but yes, that was Ricardo.
Although I was really weirded out by the fact that he wanted James Park to suck his dick. That was really weird.
Leprechauns must be good at that.
Potentially.
Going to tick arms.
Okay.
Looking for his pot of gold.
Unfortunately, he's looking in the smelly cave.
Smelly.
Look at my book's a Lucky Charms, bastard.
You're a Lucky Charms with your great big hairy bald bag.
Oh God, that's so much of that letters.
Indeed. Ooh. News. Yes. Well, we have a promo and some interesting news afterwards.
Yes. So I'm not even going to try to say his name.
No, let's surprise the world.
No.
Justin Barr.
No, it's not. So
Daryl Jackson. Cunt.
And someone's trying some slam poetry in this one.
I haven't seen this. Oh God, here we go.
Phil, what do you think of Daryl Jackson?
What do I think of Daryl Jackson?
Yeah.
I mean, his belts are okay, I suppose. How does he pay for them again?
Oh, drugs, crack, cocaine, fucking whoring out his daughters, whoring out his wife, whoring out his fucking nose. He don't give a shit, mate. He'll whore out his lips for that shit. DJB, how do you feel about this?
I'm not paid to feel.
You're not paid to Phil? No, of course, because Phil will feel. I'm asking you what you feel about Daryl Jackson.
I've had this belt analysed for any illegal substances, and it all came back negative. So,
yeah, I'm sorry, DJB. What we found is negative. It's not a positive. It's fucking drugs. Great. Thank you very much, Daryl Jackson. You just got fucking Daniel Hyde. You piece of shit. Fucking go and die. I can't believe you've done this. Bob is not okay. Bob. Fucking Bob. You've called your promotion Bob. B.O.B. Bob is a fucking toy that fucking AEP uses to shove up its ass. You're a fucking disgrace.
And Bob isn't just a toy that EAP uses to anally pleasure himself, is it?
No.
You got Bob the Hat as well.
Bob the Hat too, yeah.
Yeah. Fortunately, Dan left that in Newcastle, so we don't have to worry about that.
Do you know what? I wish fucking Daryl Jackson left it in Newcastle too, but he's still fucking pushing Bob as fucking far as he can go. Little fucking cunt. DJB, back me up, yeah? What title was that you got, DJB?
That is the Global Carnage Championship. It's the OEW one, but the OEW doesn't stand for...
Oh, the better one. Fantastic.
What? OEW stands for Only Excellence Wins.
Only erotica fucking wines. I don't give a shit, mate.
It definitely doesn't.
You've got past it because you haven't won shit. Oh, what was that? Oh, yeah, this is the WKP World Championship. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, it's actually got my name on it.
Pause.
It's actually got my face on it. Beautiful.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
It's actually leather.
He did want to sleep with himself.
It's true. And I've slept with this naked every night since I got it.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, I mean, it would fit better on the other show, but on a specific episode.
We could do...
Anyway, right, okay, so Daryl Jackson's a piece of shit. Right, let's move on to the promo showcase. Fantastic. We've all agreed that. Even DJB, fantastic. Brilliant. Appreciate your input. Thank you.
You fucking knob.
On to the promo.
Brackets. This isn't Demon Slayer. You're not going to come off my head. You're more like Zunisu, and you'll end up dead. You see, you're only good when you're asleep because ain't nobody got to hear a goddamn peep from your mouth. Because, well, this fight's going to go down south. You think that you know me, but you really never do. But there's one thing. I'll always beat you. You never know what version you're going to get. So sit down, shut up, and don't throw a fit. See, AJ Storm can really rhyme. Man, I can beat Busta Rhymes. On time. Without dropping a dime. Now, when the fun is all over and the lightning sounds, you'll see AJ Storm holding a title around. But not around Brachus. No, that's not it. But everybody will sure make it fit. You see, this has been waiting for a whole year. And now it's time to start a new gear. AJ Storm beats Brachus again. Will Brachus ever win? No, not then. See, AJ Storm is a dominant and complacent. Brachus can be irrelevant and erasant. So in recent times, while him popping rhymes, dropping dimes, AJ Storm just shows up perfectly on time. And if you don't believe me, well, then you're just gonna have to sit down, shut up, and take notes. Because AJ Mouse is here to take your United States Championship from you. Oh, even maybe Patrick can get a dig in too. Because bitch, you run away like your Scooby-Dooby-Doo. You really think that just me being Patrick, you have a chance of retaining? No. Hey, Peter, we gotta clean up an aisle Diablo. Oh shit, did I say that wrong? We all know what's going on in your sick, distant mind. But bitch, you run in my fucking time. So with a flip of a dick and a skill of to kiss, everybody says bye to Brachus as he shits and pisses on himself from a beating bar none from one legendary lightning stuck. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is AJ Storm. And if you don't like what I had to say, my fun's just begun. So just remember all these one things. Hurt snowflakes, piss off management, raise hell, and leave. And if you don't like it, I always have another trick up my sleeve.
Yes.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We've been joined by a ginge.
He's
Yeah.
a ginger.
A kind of worried Ginger at the moment
Why?
because Jeffrey was throwing up in the train and then throwing up when we were out the train. And I said, dude, let me please fucking call your parents. And he said, no. And I couldn't fucking call his parents because he didn't want to give me his phone. But he still said, no, I'm fine. And he kind of pushed me aside. So I'm walking home and waiting for him to fucking message to say that he is arriving well. Great shit.
Well, don't worry, it's about to get better.
Is it really though?
Our viewers, it's going to be quite enjoyable.
I'm going for a piss because I know what's coming next.
I think personally what Frank Paul said was spot on. That last promo needs to mow his lawn.
Yes.
So
I literally wanted to walk him home, but he said no. So
well, that was Michael, known as AJ Storm, and
that was awful, by the way. So
so my first match in Elite Marks was against AJ Storm.
You smashed him, didn't you?
Fucking destroyed him for everything he's worth.
Yeah, exactly. But what did you think of his slam poetry?
Oh my god, I'm not being funny. If you're going to do that, it has to be hit. It has to hit. It has to hit. Like, I mean, I could easily sit here and make so many jokes about what just happened, but let's be real. He just fucking put a couple of words he thinks made together in his head sound right, and it was bollocks. The whole thing was bollocks. There was no fluency. There was no real connection between the words. He was just trying to make things sound like they connected. It was the biggest load of bollocks ever. And you know what? I actually agree with Frank Paul. I was going to bring this up anyway. At the end of the day, he just cut a promo with 2 random red cards in the background, a shit lawn, and a couple of shit hedges, which made no sense to his promo whatsoever. It was fucking bollocks from start to finish. The rhyming was poor. The fluency was poor. The wordplay was poor. One,
definitely. Yep, Dylan's just saying one.
Boise's got me.
For the promo.
What promo? Michaels?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Where's Joe?
Yeah. So we'll log up Joe because it was clearly a 1. It was just monotonous and there was no flow to it. It was supposed to be slam poetry. And it was... But it's not the worst thing he's done today.
No, it's not.
No, it isn't. We found out just before air, didn't we? Would you like the honours?
You do it.
All right then. Well,
what was that, Dan? Yes, Daryl Jackson is a piece of shit and a druggie. Thank you, Dan.
Fuck off!
It's true. He's a cocaine dealer.
You fuck off too.
I'm so happy Dan admitted this tonight. Thank you, Dan.
No,
yeah, Dan, thank you. Dan, thank you for finally telling the truth about Daryl Jackson, the coke dealer.
The piece of shit booker.
Also, by the way, Iron Bison didn't win. That's a joke. It's
the Byron Royston. Yes, of course.
Yeah, the Byron Bison.
1 star all round then. So
yeah.
And then we'll go.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Exactly, Joe. Exactly.
Yes, exactly. Thank you, Joe Pesci.
Indeed. But yeah, AJ Storm, interesting because there was a conversation that was had, and currently people are over something a little different. And the argument consisted of AJ Storm and a few others, and essentially going on about trade.
1 sec.
So going on about trademark. And
cheers, Dylan. Appreciate that, mate. 1 second, disappear.
And AJ Storm started to bring one of us into the conversation, and yes, Dan. And there was someone else in that conversation who AJ Storm referred to as family.
Please, who?
Do you like guesses?
Oh yes, that's a game.
Family. What? So AJ Storm referred to someone as family.
Yes. Someone who you probably wouldn't want to refer to as anything positive.
Negan Al Ghul.
Yeah. Yes.
First one. Yes. So essentially, going on about this, Negan seems to be trying to cause problems.
Negan called me the best fucking EFED ever. Negan said my promos were fucking the dog's bollocks. Negan said I touched his. Oh, wait, what?
So yes, it turns out that Negan Al Ghul, Justin Allen Floyd.
Yes.
Yes. Is it Justin Allen Floyd or Justin Floyd Allen?
Justin Allen Floyd. I believe.
Justin Allen Floyd. He is back apparently and trying to cause trouble for people, and he seems to have aligned himself with Michael Lovell. So, ladies and gentlemen,
Michael Lovell.
Yes,
Justin Allen Floyd, also known as X-Raven or X-Chemical, spelled with K.
Oh, yes, and this is on the... that was from the Colorado Sex Offenders Registry. We got that information from.
And it is a felony...
Where you can also find the older Eric Cartman.
Indeed, yes.
Yeah.
So, it turns out that AJ Storm refers to him as family, and his reasoning was, well, I know the situation.
If he knew the situation...
What, is it, what, the guy from fucking Jersey Shore? I
was going to say Geordie Shore, really?
Yeah, AJ Storm.
I could see the situation being on Jersey Shore and Geordie Shore. Either or, Jersey Shore, either or. Who gives a shit? Way Apex. Like, go
let's
fuck
get
yourself.
mortal.
Let's get fucking mortal, lad. Get on the pish.
Yeah, so Negan Al Ghul is trying to make some sort of comeback by going after other people. So
then again, Negan Al Ghul is my nan. So,
oh god, I've seen that.
You guys need to play the Sex Offender Shuffle. Yeah, we've seen it.
Tuesday,
Dank After
No,
Dark.
I mean we've been doing it for weeks. If you haven't been watching the show, we talked about Dylan James, Negan Al Ghul. We've been shuffling a lot of them. We have.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes, the nonce shuffle.
D Knight's another fucking kiddie gobbler. They're all fucking full of it.
Nervos.
Oh.
Jay Yost.
Yeah.
That's the four kiddie men.
The four nonces of EFED.
I mean, let's be right. If you're watching this now, we know at least one of you is an undiscovered nonce.
Yes. One of you 15 people either want to or will, at some point, touch children.
Yes.
If you don't suspect the people next to you, it's you.
Not wrong.
You pedo. What?
So we just in case anyone was wondering, and I think after EFED After Dark, would people be interested in seeing the screenshots? Do you think?
From what one?
Well, the interesting group chat.
Oh yes,
definitely. So we'll be putting those up on EFED After Dark tonight.
So I just want to forewarn everybody from now on: if you get into a conversation with me, please expect everything you say to be recorded.
Yes.
And this is where Dan never gets spoken to in EFED again.
With the exception of two people, and I will not say their names.
Send me the nudes.
DJB has the eyes of a kid toucher. I'm sorry, Frank Paul, but this is one of the fucking few times I'm going to intervene. 99.9999999% of people on this planet think I have the most sexiest eyes ever.
I do. I told you that before. I fucking love your eyes.
Blue husky eyes. Beat that, you bald motherfucker.
I've seen them in person. They're fucking wonderful. Yes. I got lost in them. No, I told you. It's not. To be fair, it's not homo if it's in a promo.
Great, Ronnie James.
He does do a great Ronnie James. He's the fake Ronnie James.
Oh my god, what Ronnie Lames is like the best fucking gimmick character ever.
His real name's Ronnie Lames. The fake one's called Ronnie James or LJN King.
The fake one is Ronnie James. I love that.
Yeah. Oh, mathematically?
Yes, I know. That is my strong point. Not when I'm drunk. Oh, he's here! He's here!
What, Ronnie? Oh.
I got lost.
Do you know what? This is the first ever time I've been disappointed to see Gay Nartesy.
Why?
Because I thought it was Ronnie James.
Oh.
Good.
You know what? Every week from now on, I am giving Ronnie James the StreamYard link.
You know,
it's okay because I keep giving a friend of mine the StreamYard link and he just never fucking bites. Cunt.
I hope he runs in every week and says, "Fuck him, Lee," and then runs out.
Yeah, he'll probably run his mouth about something.
I love Tim Lee. Both of those.
He tries to run his mouth, but he's full of cock. It's like, oh, Tim Lee.
Grant, can we have a screenshot?
What are you facing?
Yeah, boy. That's long enough.
Yes.
Hey, when you're that good in EFED, they send you shit. They send you good shit.
Yeah, I mean, if you are champion for long enough in a Fed that has no viable candidates to beat you, fair enough. If you're a champion of a Fed that no longer exists, fair enough.
Oh, what? You talking about the Fed where I beat Robbie Cutthroat, Iron Bison, Rick Rage? What?
Yes. You beat Iron Bison so bad you had to go and get 5 independent judges to do another.
No. Can I be honest about that? I was happy with the draw. He went and got 5 independent judges, and I still beat him.
I know. You did, and that's actually a really remarkable feat. It really is.
Yes, you've got a feet fetish, haven't you?
I've got a really big feet fetish. It's too bad yours are too hairy.
I beat Iron Bison that bad. They sent me a fucking leather and beautiful homemade title. That's how bad I beat him.
That is a gorgeous title.
This is fucking. To be fair, yours. I mean, we had a discussion earlier tonight. Like, I do enjoy the AEW style title, and I think, to be fair, those titles from BOB or like OEW, they're wonderful. They are wonderful.
This is a piece of shit.
That is a piece of shit. But then again, CWF is a piece of shit. Thank you very much for pointing that out. But honestly, right. So anyone watching, if you want to go over and win one of these titles, WKP are actually hosting 2 tournaments in the next coming months for active roster members to win one of these titles. Just so you know.
I could have 2.
If you go and be active in WKP right now, in the next coming months, they got 2 tournaments coming up to win a title like this one right here.
For keeps, forever.
For keepsies. Personalised to you with the plates like this beautiful fucking son of a bitch here. See, so anyone that's willing to be active in WKP will have a shot at one of these titles.
Well, that's me.
Do I have to fight you?
If they book you against me, then yes.
Yeah.
And if I enter the tournament for the title, I don't know how they work yet. Mary Hill has turned around and said they are going to give away 2 of these titles in 2 tournaments that they're going to host. I don't know if I'm eligible to be in those tournaments. I have no idea, but yes, 2 of these are eligible.
I will send us an invite after the show. WKP is
actually. By the way, the OGs have just jumped over to WKP. By the way, Mad T and Bloker have both jumped in at WKP.
Oh,
in the last 2 weeks.
See, I'm kind of in and out with WKP. I was there when it was KPW.
What, 8 years ago, you fucking donut? Jesus Christ!
Well, I am the final KPW World Heavyweight Champion.
Was you actually?
Yes, and when I became champion, it ended.
I didn't know that because I was the last US champion.
I was the last World Heavyweight Champion there, and then they ended it and became fucking WKP.
Yeah.
I don't think they'd like me if Rick Rage is still in there.
Rick Rage is still there?
No, Rick Rage retired this weekend against...
For the 50th time?
For the 50th time against in a match against me. I ripped his arsehole so big, it is now a black hole.
Apparently I know why Matt would be fucked.
DJB will know why. Sorry, Phil. LOL.
Oh, he's a written guy.
Ah, right, yes.
I am no longer in the OGs because of some shit that happened. Yes,
Indeed.
Yes.
Yeah, that does relate to Negan. But him being on the right side of staying away from Negan. So
yes.
Dante.
Anyone who is not in the OGs anymore came out as paedophiles. That's why there was a split. Sorry.
Does that make me a paedophile? I'm in the OGs.
Was you in the OGs? Are you no longer there?
No, I am in the OGs.
Okay, so you're not a paedophile. It's fine.
I'm not a paedophile. Ah.
Hold on. Wait, what? We will be back shortly to dissect the reaction of DJB.
Oh look, 2 Dantes, 1 cup. Fuck me.
Eno probably would.
He probably would fuck me if I told him I was 14.
So one last promo before we bugger off.
Oh fucking hell! We're nearly at 2 hours. We've got all that.
We got loads, but that just means we can save it for next week.
No, we got plenty for next week, man. Yeah.
One.
We knew that was going to happen this week. We knew that was going to happen this week.
If we're going to pick one, I would say
Come on, I trust you both to pick a fucking beauty, an absolute beauty.
Or
come on.
I would say, if we're going to pick one, who will disappoint us? Oh, that one. He's friends with Perry.
With who?
Our favourite wrestler.
Yes.
He's our favourite wrestler.
Dan,
everybody,
press the button.
UAW. It is I, the game, Triple E. Thailand. I'm not going to try to pronounce the city we're going to because I don't want to make it sound bad and I don't want to mispronounce anything, so I'm just going to call it P-Town. But Thailand, you're going to see Triple E versus Johnny Rockstar. And Rockstar,
a match made in Hull.
You were a fool for accepting my challenge. For 8 years, I have been decimating competition and bettering myself each and every match.
I'm sure about that.
I've been bettering myself with each match. And this is no
his fingers.
different.
Yes!
Just keep watching him.
So Rockstar, listen up and listen good. When we reach Thailand and that bell rings,
I'm going to show you.
Nobody's going to be able to watch what I do to you because it's going to be so sadistic, so brutal, and sickening, even to UAW management, that they're going to have to cut the feed if they tape it. Because I'm going to stomp you into oblivion, beat you senseless, and I'm going to wear your blood as a badge of honor
It's very obvious
and
they're
a
cutting
medal
that Darryl Jackson bloke. Fucking
to prove my dominance in UAW, to prove to management and the roster that I'm not just some mid-card talent, that I am the game, that I am the man around here, and in very, very, very short time, I will be the world heavyweight champion. And anybody who gets in my way will be taken out. I don't care who it is. CWO. Member. I don't care if a member of UAW management steps up to challenge me. They'll be taken out. Levi the Hunter. Justin Chambers. I will decimate and destroy anyone who gets in my way. and your first rock star. So management, you might want to be ready and have the necessary precautions taken. Because in Thailand, Johnny Rockstar, you are going to suffer the most cruel, sadistic beating of your life at my hands. And nobody will be able to stop me. You can guarantee that.
That was a fucking Wish version of me.
Yeah, do you know what? I was looking at him, and do you know what I was thinking? I was imagining him dancing in front of a mirror with his cock tucked between his legs, going, "Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me."
You're right.
And then just fucking what's his name? Chianti.
Oh, yeah. Oh God.
Oh God, who's Silence of the Lambs?
Yeah, but he's more like you're tucking your dick between your legs, and that is it will take the food. It will.
No, but I can't believe that he said that I will decimate and destroy you, and then called himself sadistic. I was like, this motherfucker fucking spitting. What the fuck's going on here?
Oh God.
Someone's been secretly watching me.
It was just so lazy.
Yes.
Do you know what? To be fair, bullshit aside, I agree with that statement 100%. I was thinking that the whole time. How lazy is this promo? It is bog standard. He looks like shit. He's sat there doing nothing. There's no animation. It was
apart
pure
from the
bollocks.
sniffing from the cocaine he's been buying off that fucking Daryl Jackson bloke.
I agree, Sandra.
Fucking hell.
Absolutely.
Definitely a
100%.
customer.
Stop
it! Stop admitting the truth. How dare you?
Stop it!
So, yeah, it was just.
I'm trying to put a non-friend here.
Yes. So I think we can generally.
We can all have a laugh at the fact that Daryl Jackson is a druggie. 9/11.
Oh,
it's at the top.
Oh, it's at the top. Yes, indeed.
For Dylan, this is
9/11.
I actually love that tonight we managed to get two Americans to have a 9/11 match, and they fucking just went for it.
It was fantastic. It was.
To be fair, you did say 9/11, yeah.
We generally try to avoid having good matches at our pay-per-views. That's why we get Russo as a booker.
That's why both of our main events have flopped.
Yes, exactly.
If anyone has any ideas for the name of the next one, please just send them my way.
I think at this point we might as well just call it Third Time's a Charm.
No one better no show.
Yeah.
Only promos that are not customers of Daryl Jackson.
That's true. Yeah, we could call it that. Yeah. Only for the artist not accustomed to Daryl Jackson. Yeah.
And that's the thing.
By the way, Daryl, if you're watching, this has all just been for fun. It's all for humour. It's all comedic.
I love my belt. I love it so much.
DJB loves his belt, and you are a wholesome, warm-loving, drug-dealing son of a cunt. Go fuck yourself, you little wanker.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, by the way, that was a direct script from DJB. I just sort of received the message now. Fuck you, Daryl Jackson, you fucking druggy little cunt. Daniel, you piece of shit. He's a good bloke. He's a good bloke. Can't believe you've done this.
Suck my dick.
Is what Daryl Jackson said to DJB to get him that top. Fucking hell.
Well, I did have to sprinkle it with a bit of cocaine. See, you've got to do it.
I knew we could get it out of him. I knew it.
2 episodes. All it took was 2 episodes. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a special edition of EFED After Dark. My name has been Phill Marshall.
I've been DJB!
He certainly has. And also apparently Johnny Rockstar. So to end the show, I'm ending it.
In the arena.